We're about to get started with our action in game one. Here we go. Irina Tereschenko serving a high looping serve. Ben Johns just hits the tape, and it is a side out. Agatha, we are on the Big Island. We are on Kona. Just a mere 30-minute drive down the from the airport. First point of the match. Adam drives his third. Oh, that ball sets up a little high for Jessie, and she goes to the net. Nope. 1-0-2 is the score. Drive by Jessie Irvine. Some good defense, but they're not able to get that one in the court. Love if you guys dropped in the comments where you're coming from, where you're streaming this, how everything looks and sounds. All helps us along the way. Ben jumps the corner. I think Jessie had that one. She just dumped it into the net. Score is 1-1-1. And there comes Ben back after setting that all up. Two 1-1 is the score. This is game one of the winner's bracket finals. Nice. The winner of this match will go on to the gold medal match. Ben saw them. They were a little slow to switch there. Jessie getting over to the right side of the court, and he was looking to take advantage of it, but rushed the shot just a little bit. Good leave by Jessie. I would have hit that ball twice.
Friend. I guess they do switch sometimes. I wouldn't even like that.
Adam Stone getting up, but great defense by Irina. And the crowd giving these players a round of applause. Great defense by Irina. Pick up that overhead shot. Okay. Thank you for getting that updated information for me. You are correct, Cassandra. This is actually a semifinal. So I was mistaken. Thanks for keeping an eye on the brackets for me. Even though the Tournament Central is just a mere 100-foot walk, I'm kind of tied to my booth right now. So I appreciate your information. This is the semifinal. You are correct. Winners bracket semifinal. The winners of this match will face the Newmans in the winners bracket final. Thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate that. Oh, Irina still gets a paddle on that one and calls a timeout. Time in at 6-2-2. 6-2-2 is the score. Great two-hander by Irina. A lot of power pickleball there. Two, 6-1. 6-3-1. That ball sails out and a point. 7-3-1. Seven, 3-1. That's Jessie Irvine serving, if you're not familiar. That ball hangs up for Ben. Ben is going to put that one. It sounded like he cracked that Dura almost. Might want to check that ball. Just absolutely hammered that.
Come on over to the ref desk and you can set up for your next match. Diane and John, Kelly and Kristen to the ref desk for your next match. And then I also have in the mix 4.5, Lorraine and Devin. You're upcoming to referee at the ref desk.
Ben jumps in, tries to roll it over the top, and it goes long. 8-3-2 is the score. Great job by Irina. Ben tries to poach but doesn't quite get to it. She was able to keep it nice and low. Three, 8-2 is the score. This is game one of the winner's bracket semifinal match. That was kind of cool to see Irina get her foot out of the way so that Ben could handle that ball. Great awareness on her part. That was a Ben John's backhand roll down the line. Jessie read it, but just sent it long. I think Adam got a bad bounce off the tape there. 6-8-2, they're making a bit of a comeback here. I think Jessie was kind of watching Ben and what his poach move is going to be. They call a timeout to stem that tide. So thanks for joining us. If you haven't shared this broadcast on your timeline or groups you're a part of, we'd appreciate that. Thanks for watching. This is the 2020 Hawaii Open Pickleball Championships. I am your host, Brandon Swanson, the Paddle Geek. We have a host of other commentators for you as the week goes on. This is mixed day at the Hawaii Open Pickleball Championship. Tomorrow we will have men's and women's doubles. If you missed our coverage of the singles matches, you can go back and watch them on the Hawaii Open Pickleball Championship page. And if you haven't liked that and shared it yet, you're going to want to do that so you will know when we go live. And you can check out all that action as well as some exclusive interviews with the top pros that we have here. We asked them some pretty fun questions, and we got some funny answers from these pros. Great around the post by Ben. Adam was there to cut it off, but wasn't able to pull it back over.
Developmentally 27 is closer.
Oh, that's Jessie's inside out. She sells it so well, just doesn't execute. High drop from Ben gets Irina into trouble. Side out. We had a lead change there. It's now 8-9-1. Oh, scratch that. It's tied now. 9-9-1. Jessie Irvine to serve. Great drive by Jessie. See if she goes again. She does. She drives it again. Moving Ben around side to side. He's covering an awful lot of court right now. Looking for his chance to get in there. There it was. So fast to get up and hit that overhead. 9-9-2. That ball sails long. 9-9-1. Ben Johns to serve. They switch. Jessie with a great... I don't think anybody saw that attack coming. She sets up the overhead for Adam. Tremendous spin and power on that forehand. That ball too high, but she's able to defend and drop it softly. What a great defensive play by Jessie Irvine to get the side out. 9-9-1 of game one. Oh, she almost dug herself out of the hole there. Tough proposition when Ben Johns is hitting volleys. Ben covering the whole court right now with the volleys. Irina literally steps off to the side to let Ben do his thing. And it pays off. I mean, he can cover so much court. He's so long and he volleys so incredibly well. Point there. Ben sets it up and finishes it. And we are at our first game point. 10-9-1. Man, I mean, Ben is just poised, toes on the line. Wow. Everything under the shade, all in 1 point. And that was over several points. So we're on to game two here. Adam Stone sends that one long. and is visibly frustrated.
The next match, Shay and Samantha. You guys are playing Francis and Val. Val and Francis versus Shay and Samantha. This is 309 bucks. And
0-0-2.
Playing Brady and Corey. Come on over to the left areas.
Great drop by Ben with some topspin. Just kicks a little far on Jessie. (1-0-2) is the score with Ben serving. What a great drop. I don't know. Ben calls that out. It was just out. Extremely tough shot by Ben there, crossing the court with topspin and low. 2-0-2. Nice roll by Adam Stone there.
Brandon?
Hey, we are joined by Edward Hector again, one of our co-tournament directors.
Rally.
Ball up high, punished. Adam Stone getting up just to get to the ball.
Oh,
He had to jump to hit that block after overhead. I don't think I've seen the ball bounce that high before. Had to jump off the bounce.
we got to come up with a name for that one because that's an interesting block.
Indeed. And it was a good one. It was a quality shot from Adam Stone.
So apparently Adam has a new nickname
Okay.
that he earned playing bocce ball, chicken and pickle with Jessie. He earned, wow, nice little cross there.
Yeah.
Nicely played, Jessie. Apparently his new nickname is Delicate Flower.
Is that from Jessie?
That is from Jessie.
I can imagine, yeah. That was
And
my
so
guess.
they are Team Flower Power here at this event.
Oh my. It's fitting for Kona.
It is very. Boy, Ben's the way he rolls that backhand, it's so tough to read. Is he going to cross with it or go down the line? Just brutal.
Ball on court. Do I know the purse for the event? That's a question for this guy.
There's a total of a $20,000 purse, and the director of competition would run it down in their brain. That's Peter Hinako, who's our head pro at PickleballCentral. But it's a total $20,000 purse for the combined of the events.
I believe the score is 0-3-1. Man, I hesitate. Oh, Adam sends that one long. 0-3-2 is the score. You know, when Ben gets on these tears, I'm not going to use the word unstoppable, but Jessie, I think, took that ball in the face.
Yeah, that was a
Deflection off of Adam's paddle.
Yeah.
Yep, she's rubbing her face right now. Hopefully she's all right. Looks like it did get her in the eye. But she's okay to play. Kind of squinting in one eye now. This is turning into a boxing match, Edward, in a hurry. It's bothering her.
Yep. This time of the day, sometimes you get a little sweat going, a little bit of that sunscreen dropping down. Makes it a little bit even more difficult.
Yep.
Also, we have 3550 plus Tracy and Tony. Come on over. We're playing Richard and Chrissy.
It's the same that same feint that he did last time with whether or not he was going to come back across or down that line.
He's hard to read. Especially on the backhand side. Wow. Runs the kitchen line. Just throws that down the middle. It sounds counterintuitive, but I think you're almost better off hitting it to Ben's forehand side. because he can do so much with that backhand, and I think it's a lot harder to read his attacks when it's on the backhand. There's a timeout by Adam Stone. The score is 6-0-2 in game 2. This game not nearly as close as the last at this point, but pickleball is a game of streaks. They knew when to take a timeout. Hopefully they can make use of it and get back into this match. And there you go. That's what we call a good timeout. They get the side out that they need. Ben looking to cover as much court as possible right now. That ball sails out. We're at a second server.
If you haven't been over to the veterans on the north side of the scene,
0-6-2. Adam Stone serving.
how it seems in other jewelry as well. Come on, pick it up. Also, they have lunch ready. If you haven't had lunch
I
yet,
thought that was a really good dink by Adam Stone, and Ben Johns almost pulls it for a winner across the court. Adam Stone puts that one down for their first point of the match, or for the game, excuse me. One 6-2 is the score in game 2. Adam Stone with a great get. Ben is not letting him off the hook just yet. You know, and I think that's what you're seeing from Ben there is some textbook stuff. You got your player off balance and off the court. Just keep the pressure on them. You know, don't let them get settled back into the point, and that's what happened there. That persistence did pay off. Ben, oh, he did not get that one. Just short of getting an amazing ATP from back at 3/4 of the court.
You could sense that Adam was looking to come back cross court. Ben had poached over to take that ball so far, and he wanted to get Ben running because they're playing 2-3 shots ahead. They're trying to. It's a chess move to get Ben now racing to the other side because then you get the setup.
You know, the wind came up right as Irina was about to hit that shot. I just think it went a little lower than she was anticipating. Ben flips up that forehand. It's just a beast of a volley. When I said go to Ben's forehand, I didn't mean quite that high. That's trouble too. Don't get me wrong, there is nowhere safe when it's Ben Johns. Jessie Irvine not afraid to go right at him though, and it's rewarded. If you're not familiar with Jessie Irvine, she's a newer player to the sport. She's only been playing how long? About a year?
About a year and a half. And she had a fantastic coming out party at Tournament of Champions last year. She and Ben were partnered, and now they're obviously playing across from each other, but she has come on very quickly to the scene and made a big impact.
I think she's one of our top players to stay,
Absolutely. When you start having that conversation about the top 5 to 10 players on the women's draw now, it's a very deep group.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting deeper and deeper in terms of the number of players who can compete on either the singles or on the doubles side. She's more of a doubles player.
Yeah. And I think Callie Smith enters that conversation as well as one of these newer players that just help deepen that pool of top 10 players. We only had a handful before, and now it's a deep draw. Oh my goodness. Adam rips that one across his body. I believe the score is 8-2. 8-3-2. Excuse me. Nice anticipation by Adam Stone there. 3-8-1 is the score. Ooh, Adam knew he was coming with that attack, but it was just so good.
So there's a question here that says, does Ben just want to play by himself? Let's just say that Ben chooses his partners very wisely. Irina is one of the absolute best in the world. This is a coordinated strategy for them. Irina knows exactly what she's doing with Ben. I spoke with both of them last night at dinner about what their strategy was for today, and they want to create opportunities for Ben to attack. And with his lateral movement, the best way to do that is to give him the flexibility to move back and forth along that kitchen line.
Oh, great shot by Adam Stone. Irina's asking the ref. There's no harm in asking the ref if they saw the ball, just to get clarity. That ball was in. We're at 3-8-1. No damage done on that one for Adam and Jessie. Ben just keeps the pressure on there. 3-8-2. Oh, Jessie gets the ATP, sets it up for for Adam. Beautiful ATP.
So at the boost camp this week, Steve Dawson was talking about you're not playing for the kill, you're playing for the setup, and was spending a lot of time drilling with the campers. And that was a perfect example. That was textbook, where the ATP was there, Ben was properly prepared, but she forced Ben into a position that the pop-up was the kill shot for Adam.
Exactly. Nice no-look rolling volley to the outside, or dink by Jessie there. You know, she'll set, in trouble. You know, watch Jessie on the forehand side. She'll hit what looks like it's going to be a cross-court dink, and she just keeps the paddle face open and flips it down the line. It's one of my favorite shots to watch of hers. So let's see if she does that again at some point on Ben, trying to keep him honest. It's kind of a funny phrase, actually, keeping somebody honest. But,
yeah.
Because he's an honest man. He's honestly very good.
So I just want to say, Jeff Warnick just joined the watch stream here.
Oh boy.
Come on! I know, Jeff, I didn't do you justice there. Score again?
4-9-1.
4-9-1.
This is trouble. I mean, it's just unbelievable. 10-4?
9-4.
9-4-1. Thank you.
Nice little flick from Adam there. It's a hard ball to read. It's coming at you quick.
9-4-2. This is game 2 of the winner's bracket semifinal match. Oh, great.
Nice. Yeah.
What a get from Adam Stone.
Oh!
Then jumps the kitchen and doesn't quite get it. It was there. He just missed the shot. What a great rally. I heard Jessie apologize to Adam for leaving that ball for him to get it, but during the middle of the rally. Oh. Jessie, one of the hardest hitters on the tour.
5-9-1. Jessie and Adam are digging their way back into this match.
They want it. They know what they need to do. Great drive by Adam. Jessie goes right back down the line and then crosses from deep into the court. That's going to be a side out. And 5-1. That was a very hard serve from Ben Johns to force that. Right to the corner, tons of spin and speed, and Adam sends it long. That was not really an unforced error. And we're at match point. They survive one. Ten 5-2. Let's see if Irina can get out with a great drop, and they're back. But Ben puts that one up a little high to Adam. So they live to see another day here. Score 5-10-1 in game 2 of this match. Game 1 going to Ben and Irina. Irina survives the first one, but Adam closes it out.
Chuck Taylor joining the stream. Welcome, Chuck.
Gotta love Chuck Taylor. They've got 6-10-2 Jessie Irvine still serving.
So I see
Great drive.
Kim Jade joining here, commentary. Kim, I just want to let you know that we had dinner with Tarzan last night. You know what I'm talking about, girl.
7-10-2 is the score now. They are clawing their way back into this match. The Ben Johns goes wide. That is his signature shot. You can go back and find that in Pickleball Magazine for an explanation of how to do it. Execution is another story, but they get the side out, and they're going to be serving for match here. 10-8-1. They can get a side out here. There's one. We go to second server. Ben serving at 10-8-2. Jessie with a great volley on that shot by Ben. As Irina deep, but Ben is up at the net and closes the gap. And the match. Fantastic stuff.